The series of David Beckham's Soccer USA now on 5. In its place next week, we've Binge Britain with super fit athletes as lab rats documenting the effects of binge eating on the human body.
JD, best of the best brands. Cabrini, sportswear for the pitch and the street. David Beckham's Soccer USA, sponsored by JD.
Hello, good day, and welcome to the last Soccer USA of this series. We've had a week off, but you'll be pleased to hear that very little has changed. I'm still Lovejoy, Chelsea, and Casey Wizards fan. Go Wizards! So it is the last show today. And we'll reveal the final playoff lineup. We'll hear from David Beckham on his return and the Galaxy's dramatic last week. And as usual, we've got every goal from the past week, including what's been tipped as the best goal of the season, with definitely the best commentary of the season as well.
Ralston's trying to play that early one. You see Parkhurst there trying to catch the keeper off his line. Oh my goodness! Michael Parkhurst!
Lovejoy! What a great goal. New England's Michael Parkhurst there. Not a bad way to score your very first ever MLS goal. We've also got quality volleys like this from Columbus Moreno.
Gavin Scalotto inside the area, opposite post, Moreno! Oh my, what a goal from Alejandro Moreno off a fabulous pass from Scalotto.
I love the way he gets airborne on that. Right, that was a great goal, and this could have been another one. Sorry, Eddie.
Victorine. Here's Eddie Johnson, he's onside. Bursts out. Johnson looking at the open goal. Johnson, target. Johnson could not finish
Bentley!
Sorry,
Eddie. Right, to the action then, and with 2 games to go, the Galaxy needed at least a point in their game in hand against New York to keep their playoff hopes alive. Here's how they got on.
For the next 15-20 minutes, they'll keep pouring going forward. Nash with
and
ball.
Wenya's wide open. Holden with time. Holden tries to squeeze it in, and that was harder to miss. Cuts back. They might win this yet. Nunez. Klestjen. Pat Onstad. Big save at the near post.
Arno. Way by Goodson. Again, Davy Arno. This time thinking about a shot from distance. For Sealy. Here's Sealy. 1-0 Wizards. 1-0 Wizards. Scott Sealy. And that goal is massive for Kansas City. Johnson in the passive offside. Gets back onside. Here's Davy Arno. Marked by Wagenfuhr. For Jack Dewsbury. Dewsbury Sealy. 2-0 Wizards. Scott Sealy has his second of the night, and is that enough to put the Wizards into the postseason?
Trying to track it. Look at Andy Williams. Megs. The Meg on Kamara. Over the top to Finley. Robbie Finley. Finley, a shot, and a goal! Robbie Finley!
Now, you may not know it, but Salt Lake and Colorado are rivals. Their matches together decide the Rocky Mountain Cup, which meant there was more at stake than usual at the weekend. Perhaps Carl Beckerman was just a bit too fired up for kickoff, though.
Look at the strikers for the Rapids as we are underway in this Rocky Mountain Cup battle. And Beckerman with a chop of Jose Cancela and a yellow within the first 5 seconds of the game.
Wow, that's unbelievable at this point. You don't want to sit on a yellow card 5 seconds in if you're Kyle Beckerman. That changes that battle.
That should have been a red, shouldn't it, really? That's nothing compared to what happened between Houston and Chivas. Both teams were already through to the playoffs, and, well, they may well meet to decide the Western Conference in a few weeks' time. That is going to be a feisty affair, judging by last weekend.
As regards the players they don't have, everyone's going to be back probably. Mendoza, Eddie Robinson, Cochran, a vicious challenge there. The two guys that aren't coming back are Ante Razov. Red card! Skills from Berlan. Leschin's not one of those players. Leggy Galindo hit hard by Yanni. Look out for the makeup, Colin. He's only going to lost it. Watch this. Unbelievable finish here. And he didn't want
he's talking to the goalkeeper coach. So it had something to do with another player, with another coach.
It's like he went to Zach Abdel, the goalkeeper coach, and I don't want to shake your hand. So I don't know if he was screaming or something. I know Zach is a nice guy. Maybe he gets excited.
That is passion for you. I like a bit of that. If you like your skills, Dallas could well be the team to watch in the playoffs. We've seen Danielson do the business recently. But last week, his teammate Alvarez came up trumps.
Here's Alvarez in the penalty area. Alvarez eluding Dewsbury. Still Alvarez. This is real skill, though, by Arturo Alvarez.
Good skills there. Now, when it comes to awards, we know how it works over here. There's the Player of the Year, right, and the Young Player of the Year. As you might expect, though, they do things a little differently over in the States.
As you know, the Americans are kings of award ceremonies, and Major League Soccer's no different. They've got awards for blooming everything. This year sees the introduction of yet another award to MLS, the first ever Newcomer of the Year award. The award, which will be given to the best new player in MLS with previous professional experience, will be voted for by players, coaches, managers and journalists. If you believe the experts over there, it's a two-way battle between the league's leading scorers, DC United's Luciano Emilio and New York Red Bulls star Juan Pablo Angel. These two strikers are also the front-runners for the league's top award, the Most Valuable Player, again voted for by players, coaches, managers and journalists. Some of the other awards up for grabs are the Comeback Player of the Year, the Defender of the Year, Goalkeeper of the Year, US Soccer Foundation Humanitarian of the Year for work outside of the game, Rookie of the Year. Does this list go on? Hang on, oh, it does. There's the Individual Fair Play Award, Best Goal of the Year, and the Golden Boot for the top scorer. Oh, hang on, I nearly forgot one. They've even got an award for Best Referee of the Year. Our vote goes to this fella. Bosh!
Zavagnin. Zavagnin. Zavagnin.
We couldn't do best ref over here. None of them would win it. Right, after the break. Well, they should do best commentator, though, shouldn't they, as well? After break, we'll find out what happened in the winner-takes-all match between Chicago and the Galaxy. And you've got your last chance to learn more US commentary, which is always brilliant. But first, we know that Morrissey is a Chivas fan. So who do you think his old Smith's partner, Johnny Marr, supports?
Hi, I'm Johnny Marr. I'm from Manchester, England. In England, my team are Manchester City. In America, my team are Chicago Fire because that's where all my mates are.
David Beckham's Soccer USA, sponsored by JD.
This segment of the show is brought to you by Cockney Accents. Be edgy and cool by speaking badly. You might not be able to get a highbrow job, but you'll do a great line in snidey Lacostes. Cockney Accents.
Proper naughty.
Welcome back to Soccer USA. Sadly, it's the last show of the series today. But remember, when we're gone, you can keep up with the MLS playoffs on the official website, mlsnet.com, or on the show's Facebook group, which now has over 1,000 members from all over the world, including such far-flung places as North America and Russia and Japan and even Yorkshire. Going on the site, it's clear you've got very different opinions about your teams, but one thing most people agree on is that American commentators are brilliant. They are truly brilliant. So for all of you, here's our last guide to US commentators speak.